Well, hello internets, here we are on a little bit of outing for this here vlog. Currently at a grocery store, just picked up some stuff that was on sale, and yeah, welcome to our vlog. Well, I am on an outing, the first outing in probably the better part of a month and a half or so. Ran into a grocery store. Normally I don't shop here much, except they had a sale, and dollar for dollar, this is the cheapest place in town on the sale to buy the item that I wanted to buy. So went in here, braved the crowds, braved the lineups, braved the screaming kids, and all that good stuff. Got what I wanted to go and get, and well, here I am now. Gonna probably stop by the post office if they're open and check the, well, fan mailbox or mailbox, and then head on down to, I believe, the west end of town to see if I can find a couple more items that are in the flyers. So I'll throw you on the old dash camera here, and away we go. Well, hello internets, here we are. Well, as you seen, went to the post office, and as normal it was lined up. However, I just have to dart in and get out. Well, check the post office box and get out. I haven't ordered anything online, nor am I expecting any packages, so the lineup I could avoid. I see there are big signs up saying no loitering, no occupying this space for any purpose other than post office business kind of a thing. I wondered how long it would be before those signs would go up. There is a warming shelter close by, as well as another business or so a couple doors down that provide a service to people that are displaced, that tend to loiter, congregate, squat, and keep warm in areas they can. Now, it wouldn't be bad, in my mind, if to warm up on a cold day, which I've done that myself, wander through a business and then leave. However, when they squat, when they den up, and they leave quite a mess behind. And I'm pretty sure that's what they're meaning by those signs, is the mess they leave behind, the needles, the dirty clothing they leave, the empty wrappers and other paraphernalia they leave behind, I'm sure is what the problem is. There has been pictures posted of the same issues in the ATM, like the bank lobbies at night in the ATMs that are unlocked. I'm surprised that the ATMs don't have a card lock on them where only members with a card from that bank can get inside. Well, I went over to the big box blue retailer, seen how busy the parking lot was, and I kept on rolling. However, I realized there's something there that I need. So I have to stop at the big box orange retailer, and then at the blue one on the way back, and then at a dollar store. I am feeling a little bit rough right now, but I have 4 or 5 more stops that I want to do on this here outing. Just finished going through the Princess Auto. Don't know if you guys can see it there, but I got those tubs. They're kind of really handy, and they're on sale. They're like $3.49, regular six something, kind of like a half price sale. Probably the cheapest they've been in a long time. I used to have 1 or 2 back in the day with the house in the garage. They work great for parts bins for small engine, bicycle, whatever project I was working on. Then when I started to get into paints, I bought some more, and I don't believe I even bought the ones I bought at that cheap. They were on sale in the flyer. I bought 8 of them. I may go back before the sale is off and buy another 8, because they're really cheap, really handy, and for my current and semi-future ideas, I think they're going to come into handy. I know buying things you don't need for 2 or 3 years may not be productive, but at the same time, not buying it and having to pay double is not productive either. So gonna go wander over to the big box orange, see what's the what, and well, unless something happens, we'll probably see y'all at the big box blue. fellow internets, here we are.
For your safe driving.
Just went through the big box orange store.
Starting normal recording.
And I went in there for a pack of light bulbs. I had a light bulb burned out on my main source of lighting in my little space. That bulb is probably 5 or 6 years old, and it's done very, very well, considering, like I said, that lamp has been my main source of lighting in the last 2 places I've lived, and off and on in the house when I was filming videos. So it's done very, very, very well. I forget how many years, probably a good 5 to 6, maybe even more. Well, I was in there, of course. I stopped by the paint department, and you know those little 8-ounce sample sizes people buy to see if the color they pick is good on their wall? They had like 12 of them in their mist tint bin. So of course, me being me, and that seems to be my new obsession, is every time I'm here, I have to go by the paint bin in all the places I go and see if they have any interesting colors. And I know the last few times I've been here, I've bought every one I've seen, and I'm getting quite the collection. This here, the 12 that I bought today, might actually make it where I have 100 now of these mist tint colors. So I may have to start being a little more fussy on the colors I buy. I know they're a great buy. Like I said, 8 ounces for like $1. And really there's not much difference between that paint and craft paint, other than the craft paint is like, what is it, 2 ounces for like $5. And this is like 8 ounces for $1, as long as you don't mind it maybe not being the exact shade that you're looking for. However, with my style of painting, colors or exact shades aren't really part of my painting, what do you want to call it. So it works out for me very, very well. Eventually, yes, I will have to stop. That's part of the reason why I bought those tubs over there at the Princess Auto, is to put some of the paints that I currently have in. Since I moved into my small space, my paint collection has grown, because I do have the disposable money now to spend on interesting things where before I didn't. That's one of the things that if you don't discipline yourself and say no to things, you'll start buying things you don't need, especially if you have the little extra money coming in. The other day I almost bought myself a new camera, which I probably should have, which I actually could use or need. My main camera is like 10 years old or 12 years old now, and this camera here is like 8 years old now, new in 2016. So it's you know, probably one of those things that I should have. But I guess we're gonna go over to the big box blue, brave the crowds for 1 or 2 items. Hopefully I survive. It is what it is, and around we go. So see y'all then. Well, hello internets, here we are. Well, as you've seen there, went through the big box blue store, came out with one item. I probably should have bought a couple loaves of bread and a few things while I was there, but you know, I kind of wanted to get in and out. The parking lot looks crazy, and there was people in there, but nowhere near as busy as it looks from the outside. I came across the way to the dollar store, picked up a couple of bags, and when I say a couple of bags, one of the reasons why I like shopping at the dollar store is you can buy a lot of stuff and still be reasonably priced, where 2 bags worth of stuff at another store would be like $100 and some. Yeah, okay, fine, maybe there's a little difference in quality or quantity or brands or whatever, but really, you know, it is what it is, right? I need to get me a jug of water, and I have another stop at another grocery store, and I probably should stop at the second dollar store in town, because there was one item here that they were out of stock on. Now, it's not a big deal, I can do without the item, but my hip, knee, and ankle are hurting, and usually that's a sign that my outing is shortly coming to an end. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna get my jug of water, and that's probably gonna be it, because by the time I make my 6 trips up and down the stairs, I'm probably going to be shot for the evening, especially with things feeling the way they are right now. So probably going to head get me a jug of water, and then head on back to my space and get things unloaded. Well, hello internets, here we are. It's been a few days since the first part of these here videos. I don't entirely know if it's going to be a single vlog outing or if I'm going to break it up into 1 or 2 vlogs or so. The road footage alone was substantial, but I can edit and speed up and such. The vlog segments are probably 15 or 20 minutes, so that alone is 2 or so vlogs worth alone. So maybe there'll be a three-parter vlog. I don't know how I'll edit this, but it's been a few days and I had my chance to recover. I need to find something a little bit different than doing everything or trying to do everything in one day. As it was, I still didn't get everything done because I still need to go to the grocery store and pick up my groceries. However, I did do almost all of my list before I needed to stop. I'm learning to listen to my body, and when my body starts to hurt, I stop. Where before I used to push until I was basically exhausted, and then I'd be forced to crash for, well, a few days. I'll probably end up going out again here in a few more days, and then pretty soon after that it'll be the turnaround to do it all over again for the end of the month. But it's been a good outing. Got a lot done. Got to continue doing a few more things. It is what it is. I thank y'all for watching, and as always, comment, subscribe, and enjoy.